Yeah. Mad.
Do you want to put your mic up a little bit?
It's real stuff, man.
I'm just happy that I bought some plates from Wilkinson's. life could be like
Bro, it's life changing, man. The whole thing's life changing,
and
man.
there's a couple plates as well in a bowl too, so it's useful. Yeah.
It's
Non-stick frying pan.
Oh mate, is it the teeth out?
No, it's not even teeth out.
Wow.
Wow.
Teeth out.
Man, the brands.
Nah, Bob, the teeth out thing is serious, you know. That's next level,
Is it
man.
the teeth out?
TFO is another level, you know.
Yeah, I enjoyed me a teeth out,
I
man.
need to find a nice casserole dish, and then I think I'm set.
Yeah.
Casserole dish.
Yeah. So when I'm making that real stew that will last a week.
Hang on, is it the African stew or
That real African stew.
Yeah.
When I'm making that African stew that will last a week.
using casserole? Use the casserole.
I need a dish that, I just need a dish that will...
The pot.
Yeah, the pot that'll handle
Like
it.
the ceramics.
Yeah.
It's what it's called in Amazon, but we know it's called a pot.
Fair. True.
Amazon call it like ceramic
know,
casserole
yeah.
dish.
Yeah.
38 centimeters wide.
Yeah.
I don't know sizes. I want a big one. I just want the small
I
one,
want
right?
that pot, so then I make a little stew. So that same stew and rice will last for 4 days.
Yes.
Then on the Friday I have a Nando's and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's it.
Or if we're lucky, you can put the sauce on the Nando's. You've had that before. You know what? That might be a new wave, you know.
No, if you're really real,
like African stew on the Nando's chicken.
if you're really real, that stew left over. My mum taught me that one is when you get the little bit of rice and you put the rice in the pot
And then mix it,
up.
and then you make jollof.
Wow.
Yes, bro. You know that.
Wow, that's
how
almost like.
you mix it. And you're like, chef's kiss. Voila.
Yeah.
Are you a crack dealer? Or, the way he said, like,
he knows that word. He knows
chefing, man, chefed it. Go put it in the pot,
on my Pusha T.
boil it. Yeah, Pusha T, exactly that. Oh, should we start?
Yeah,
Let's go for it. Let's go for it, mate.
No Shoes in the House podcast. I'm your guest, Eric Lamps, and with me today I have two very, very good friends of mine.
You said you're the guest.
No, I said with my guest.
Oh,
Did I?
you did say I'm your guest.
Serious?
Yeah.
I'm your guest. Let's start again.
Well, you are my guest because you're in my house, so yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Yes, yeah. There
Okay,
you
so
go.
we run that by there again, yeah. So No Shoes in the House podcast. I'm your host / guest.
Yeah.
So I'm in your house because I'm not actually in my house today.
Yeah.
And I have guests with me.
There's no lies. There's no lies in
Yeah.
that.
So I have my guests with me. Man to my right.
Alex.
Just all right, cool. We can roll with that. Alex, or AKA ADW.
Yeah.
AKA.
Sorry, Alex or ADW as a lot of people call me, or sometimes my friends just call me Alex, but I don't mind. I don't mind.
As sometimes known as one of the nicest people you'll probably ever meet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Your name rings bells, man. It rings bells, seriously, it does, man.
It doesn't.
I met some of your
Gets
old work
around,
colleagues.
gets
Like,
around.
oh, you know Alex? Yeah. Oh
He
my
owes me
gosh.
money.
He's like, no, it's not that. That's probably second. But first of all,
Gives me £6, and I'm like, what? £6 specific?
£6.59. Exactly. We have actually the person's house that I'm actually in today is man like E-Man.
Yes, welcome. And I'm glad to see my two brothers here. Like, I ain't seen them for a while, but
Amen.
They're prospering. The skin is looking good right now.
Amen to that.
But we're gonna talk about that in a moment. We're gonna talk about
Shea
that.
butter,
Okay.
shea butter,
Shea butter, yeah.
Shea butter, coconut oil mix.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you might do the mix, you know.
Yeah.
I might do that still.
Shout out Black Pound Day. I got a few discounts on that,
for
man.
real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But did you print out the receipt though? Or did you like post the receipt?
No, I just spend the money.
fair.
And I told people, Black Pound Day, don't forget, spend the money.
I like that. I like that still.
That's it.
Actions.
We are actually in where are we now? We're in Essex, aren't we?
Yeah, so Chigwell / Hainault.
Don't give too much postcode. You know what I mean?
Oh, no,
Ops are still out there still. You know what I mean? And COVID, COVID and Ops is out there still.
We'll be hated.
They're hated, man. But thank you very much for allowing me to doing this up in your crib, man.
Anytime.
How you guys doing, man? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a very long time, man.
Yeah, we had a few little chats over COVID and stuff, right? But haven't had that good old sit down kind of vibe, isn't it? Yeah. Crazy.
I think I'm heavy on the Twitter, so
I know. Yeah. E-Man's heavy on the Twitter, man.
I love it, man. I love it. That's my source of laughing. Like, it's my number one source of laughing. But one thing is crazy. Like, obviously, like, people are my friends, but I feel like on social media, just like on Twitter and Instagram, that's how I connect a lot more. Like, it's just easier, I think. But it's been a while, man. Wow.
Well,
How long has it been?
Well, I ain't seen you for about approximately. I'm probably maybe about 5 years. You know,
No.
Years.
Really?
About that, I ain't seen you for like.
Yeah.
This is the danger of social media. I can talk to you like every other day or a week or every month or so. I can talk
exactly.
and just feel like we're just talking, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's signs of like good people, when you can talk and catch up and then connect together again,
it's
nothing's
just
ever happened.
anything.
That's signs of like a good friendship of mine anyway.
Yeah.
Same thing with yourself, Alex. Like, how long has it been with you?
We caught up. I thought we caught up like last year.
Last year, wasn't it?
Was that the start of last year? Maybe.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah,
like January, February time, maybe. We had Nando's.
sounds accurate.
But then before that, it was like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
We were emailing.
We still email. We still chat.
Yeah. But we hadn't kind of proper catch up. But we would say, "Oh, catch up soon."
Yeah, that's the.
But then social media,
comes in and kind of like just blocks the whole thing. And
then obviously
that's your catch up base.
Yeah, and then I didn't want to catch up with a lot of Liverpool fans.
Yeah, for real. It's peak.
Stay away.
I've lived a good life with Liverpool fans not being successful in the Premier League. And when it finally happened, I had to just walk up, delete certain things. Detox, yeah.
Just take corn.
It's too toxic.
Is that what they say? Corn. Just hold the corn.
Corn.
Is that an East London word? Corn.
I think so.
Yeah. What, don't you guys use that in South?
Mate, I'm from don't use that. Then again, where I live is not really like.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not really like that.
They didn't use that in Waitrose.
Costa.
The Ocado delivery.
We don't have any physical stores.
Seriously,
the Ocado delivery comes and it's like, any corn today, sir?
It's a smasher. You're right though, because like my neighbours, right, I've never seen them go shopping. Just Ocado just pull up. Amazon pulls up, but I've never ever seen them like come back with shopping bags. Something always pulls up, whether it's like Ocado. Two Morrisons might pull up still.
Two Morrisons.
Yeah, but that's a different lifestyle.
Don't
man.
step out of your house.
Nah, that's how they live out here, man. Live that.
I'm in the queue. I'm in the queue a little, man.
Standard, bro.
Yeah. I'm the app. The little app.
So like the points.
Yeah.
I'm in the queue a little. I brought my own bags and everything. I brought my own bags.
Put a ski mask on.
And I got a rucksack. And I got my own bag. So I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man.
We out here.
Oh, Lidl was lit though. I can't lie, man. Lidl and Aldi, they have just changed, revolutionized shopping, man.
They have.
So good.
It's amazing. Like,
It's so good.
I go Lidl, spend about £15-20, come back bags.
Yeah.
Come back bags.
Remember when we were younger, like people used to take the piss out. Are you going shopping in Lidl? Nah,
real
it's
talk.
the best. It's the best thing
Nah,
ever.
you can't beat Lidl, man. There's some gems in Lidl you can't get.
It's actually
anywhere
true.
else.
It was a mocked kind of supermarket. Lidl and Aldi were mocked for a while, weren't they?
But they
They were
leveled
like
up.
seen
though,
as
man.
poor.
Yeah, because you're shopping Lidl.
Bro, it's the way forward though, man. When I'm like rapeseed oil for like £1, like,
Yeah.
rapeseed oil, you know.
Your life is different.
Bruv, it's changed, man. It's changed. I mean, some of their things are a bit booky.
Yeah.
Like they got their fake Haagen-Dazs and stuff like that. It's
Yes.
not quite the
Yes.
same, but
Yes.
but I live.
Yes.
I can live with that still.
So could I. So could I.
brand, yeah.
I didn't want to judge because I do it all the time. Man. I
Yeah.
do it all the time. Little, they're making money, man. They're making money.
So let's go back to Twitter.
Mm.
Right. Some of us probably saw some of what happened on Twitter recently. Two famous MCs. Should we discuss?
Sometimes, you know, I just feel like I just want peace.
You know what? Yeah, I'm all for the war.
Really, I just want peace. I want a good year of all peace all around the music industry. Everyone's just,
But you know,
everyone's in collabs. Everyone's shouting each other out.
This
and
is
like,
the thing, though, right? About music, right? I think rap music, grime, whatever, it's a competitive sport.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you got to just sharpen your pen.
you both said that to me at different times.
Yeah, it's
You
true,
both said-
though, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I know
I
you
agree,
definitely
I
agree with
agree.
it. So like once in a while, you can't just claim you're like the king of grime, whatever, or you are the king of whatever genre, and not back it when you're up against opposition or when it's time to battle. Let's talk. Me personally, it's just my personal rules. If someone sends you, or this is you, sends, you know what send means. just saying out there for the listeners that might not know what send means. If someone sends you got 40 hours to retaliate. That's my. You got 40 hours.
Yeah.
So you're saying 2 days?
Basically, to write
Minimum.
your bars, to the minimum, to write your bars, go studio, record, shoot a video as well.
Yeah.
And now
Really?
levels now, yeah. Because you know why? There's a little gentleman called Chip who changed the whole game.
Yeah.
My man, you send for
Format.
Chip. Chip is coming for you in like half an hour. His work ethic is insane.
He's moving.
But it's a bit of a setup though, isn't it? Because you know, if you do reply, he's got like 3 different
Already.
tunes
Already.
ready straight away.
Straight away, right?
Straight away.
Like in the fridge. You know when there's something in the fridge? You know you come home late from work and you're like, kind of hungry, and then do you know what? I left a little noodle stir fry.
Let me just go for that.
Undumi.
Got some prawn stir fry, and then yes, man, quickly. 10 minutes later, you're eating. You're happy.
Straight.
You're happy. You're happy.
But the thing is, right, I always say as well with MCs, you got to be prepared in season and out of season. You can't just rest on your laurels and be like
season and out of season.
You have to can't rest on your laurels and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm a dope MC. No one's gonna come for me. You gotta be ready. Like that's why I mean I like Stormzy. I respect what he's done. He's a great ambassador for grime, for the kids, this younger generation now, to schools, publishing.
Yeah.
I love all of that. I love all of that. Yeah.
Same.
He's been bodying verses, great. But if someone calls you out,
you got 48 hours.
You got to go, man.
You don't like Stormzy, do you, man?
I wouldn't say.
Wow, man.
Well, he kind of just put me in
just
it.
put just for yeah.
No, 'cause I know his taste. Yeah, I know his taste. He likes war. He likes like East London. He grew up in East London. He likes like East London violence.
The thing is, like Eric
Risky roads.
said,
Risky roads.
risky roads. Yeah, that's what I know, man.
He's getting off on Deja.
Like I respect Stormzy. Like he's done a lot. He's achieved a lot. He's like broken so many records, like opened doors for a lot of people, and like I'm more than happy with what he's done. But musically, I can't say I have any Stormzy in my rotation. I can't. There's no Stormzy. Like the last album, I haven't got anything to do with it, and that's what Chip touched on in the diss tracks. It's like people don't bump you in the whip.
Wow.
That was one of the things he said, and to be honest with you, I don't. But with Chip, there's tracks with Chip that are on my like playlist or whatever.
You rotation.
In my rotation, and that's not to say Chip is a better artist or whatever. It's just I don't know whether I connect with Stormzy with like the sort of music he's releasing at the moment. I think it's very, very mainstream. I feel like he's got like a persona that he knows is very profitable in the mainstream world.
Fair.
And he's kind of sticking to that persona. That whole gospel this and I'm political and whatever. And I think maybe it's just me. Like I'm not really a big fan of mainstream music anyway. So maybe that's why I've kind of taken a step back from him. But when Stormzy first bust on the scene, and like I first heard him on like I think Logan, Skepta, Jammer, and Jamie. They went out to New York or something, and they were doing like sets out there.
I remember that.
And he did a set out there with them, and there was another like what's the Boiler Room set he did with Logan and Skepta and stuff like that. And when he was coming up with those sort of, I love that shit because that was pure grime to me. But look, people grow out of artists, innit? So maybe that's why I've kind of stepped back from him. But I guess that's just how things go sometimes, I guess. But I don't hate him. I just don't connect with him.
Fair.
And what's your point? So what's your point of view?
I think I'm maybe not polar opposite to E-Man. Similar viewpoint that I don't hate Stormzy, but I actually like him a lot more in terms of musically.
Yeah.
But I can't say, you're right, like on the way here, I can't say I was playing, if I'm in a whip, I'm not going to be, or if I'm at home even just chilling, I'm not going to be like, I'll have to just randomly play, I'm playing some Stormzy today.
Yeah.
It'll be something else. I'm more likely to play Gets or Skepta personally. I wouldn't be like, if I was randomly playing something, going to my Spotify now or my Apple Music now, you just see, you wouldn't see Stormzy up there, like, at the end of the year when they give you your data, like you've most played, and it would never say. Even though I like Stormzy, I listened to the first album. I thought that was decent. Yeah. The one last year, like December, November, that one, Heavy is the Head. Yeah. I thought it was okay. Yeah. I can't say you must listen, you must check this out. I remember talking to one of my friends at the time and saying, I think it's decent. And my friend really liked it, and I was like, it's okay, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. And I can't even tell you any song from it. Oh, Rain on My Enemies, that one. Bossy Bop, that's the one.
An album.
Bossy Bop and Rain on My Enemies. Other than that, I can't say it was like amazing. But I'm happy for him as a guy.
Exactly.
And the Murky Books. And the brand.
Exactly.
He's paid people to go to Cambridge, and he's been that positive black guy. Because
it's the brand. The brand's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Brand is strong.
I've got no hate towards that.
No,
but like you said, that album, didn't it go gold recently? I saw somewhere it went gold. So it's done really, really well. Really, really well. That's what I was saying. Like that image or that persona that he keeps doing is working. So,
he's definitely got a great formula, I reckon. He's got a great formula. He knows how to work the radio, work the industry, especially when it comes to gigs as well. Yeah. He can demand a very, very high fee because he's going to get quality out of it.
Exactly.
From an artist point of view, great. when it comes to these barring lyrics, when it comes to like
That's interesting, actually.
less clash.
Yeah.
That's when I want to know that you can like
If you
step down from your throne and battle it out. Like, you know, like say like 300. Yeah. The king. Let's use this analogy, right?
Leonidas.
Yes.
Leonidas,
So
legend.
as much as he was on the throne here, he was still a bad man to kick man into the pit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That is
Kick man into the pit.
with
Blasphemy.
the heel of his foot, just, you know what I mean? So, but like, even like say even some of the greats, the Jay-Z's and Nas's, these the guys are big artists, massive mega artists. When it comes down to war, they'll start war.
They still have to.
You got to war. You have to.
But it's hard to be that guy though. To be commercially that brand,
it's a balance.
do a world tour, and then be like, let's war.
Okay, all right. Next question I'm gonna ask you guys. He warred with Wiley.
Yeah.
Why did he take the Wiley approach? Okay, so Wiley, I think, is also another great artist, but you would go bar for bar with Wiley, which, to be fair, on a lyrical point of view, Stormzy took him out. Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
But that's from a lyrical point of view.
Fair.
Flows, vibes, Wiley's got that for days when it comes to grime. That's just Wiley. That's just king and grime, my eyes still. But when it comes to Chip, Mr. I don't run out of bars, there's a slight hesitation on that, man. Because I the thing about Chip's like, you go against him and he'll spit a verse or, you know, 2 verses for you. But then when you come back for him, he's just gonna come back for you even harder. Like that first poke, you might poke him, but he's punching you back. So you got to let you uppercut him back. Then then now he's throwing hooks now. Like Chip is he's a rope-a-dope MC.
Yeah.
He's up against my man's doing you know what I mean? The swinging, dodging blow. But when it comes to the barring, Chip don't play, man.
But you know what? I think it does kind of question like Stormzy's credibility because you know, like Wiley is not the same Wiley from 10 years ago.
Facts.
We can say that.
Yeah.
When Wiley was like going against the movement and himself, and released some of the best diss tracks in terms of grime that we've ever heard.
That was serious, yeah.
That Wiley would finish Stormzy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That Wiley from back then would finish Stormzy. This Wiley now is a totally different ball game. So obviously,
washed up, cancelled.
Like,
can't name a recent song. He's like that's good.
Exactly, like
just acting mad.
Well, you know, his mind is all over the place.
Yeah.
Isn't it? He obviously had that. What's that tune he had with Idris and Stefflon?
I can't think of it.
Bossy.
Oh yeah.
Bossy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one. Good memory.
Yeah, you know,
age.
he's just flinging them ones out, like, innit, just to get a paycheck or whatever. But you know, back when he was warring the movement, he was on it. So like Stormzy obviously knows or knew like, this is not the same guy. I can do this. But like you said,
It's a scrimmage.
yeah. But like you said,
goals.
Chip has already he's already had the Bugsy one,
Young'un, Bugsy, Young'un.
all of that stuff.
I actually forgot about that one.
All in the last couple of years, and we know Chip is always ready.
The Bugsy one was that was the same time as the others, wasn't it? Kind of. He was just everywhere. Vibes, like, but having a vibe.
It's the consistency of the replies, man. He was just on it with videos as well. How do you get a video guy on deck to edit like that quickly
at 2 a.m. in the morning?
Just what I'm saying, and like to the point where he had Twitter on a standstill. Actually, to be fair, social media on a standstill, where like we're waiting for this next Chip reply. Just like when it drops, everyone just goes mad.
Everyone weighs in, innit?
Everyone weighs in. Yeah, everyone's got an opinion on it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think. Maybe is it better if Stormzy just never replies?
I think that's what's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's probably gonna happen. But from an MC point, okay, maybe I can tell her that I'm looking at this from a fan of grime point of view. I want to see that, man. It's like I want to see Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. It might not happen anytime soon, but I want to see that. I still want to see it. Regardless, even if it's like 10 years later, I still want to see it.
Still want to see it.
I still want to see it.
I think maybe it's best if he never replies because technically he can just say I'm a global superstar. Thank you very much for your diss track.
I've got
a world tour coming up. Good luck on the whatever's going on the Rated Awards. I like the Rated Awards. Good luck on the Rated Awards and good luck on your thing. Nice, have a nice day. I've got to go to Colombia to
Colombia, and then follow by Amsterdam, and then a quick trip back to Tokyo.
Yeah, because it's a real global world tour he had planned, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's a different level.
Well, to be fair, I saw some images of what was it, Skepta with his daughter, Kanye West, and Stormzy.
Yeah.
All at a Fashion Week show. I can't even remember where it was. So they were all there, and that was only a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter as well.
Yeah. So you can see like the mind and the levels are just different, innit?
Yeah, just covering different territories, aren't they? Just living different life.
But the thing is, okay, you can have that sort of commercial sort of head in the clouds thing, but when it comes down to the streets and what the man them are saying, you're not replying. People are gonna be like, what? So what? You can't even reply.
Yeah.
Like Chip cussed his friend as well, innit?
Yeah.
He
said a lot of things.
Yeah, you know.
Chip's a lot. I mean, I just like the whole setting. That Shell station now is like Chip's home ground.
It's not far from here though.
Where is it? You said it's Loughton.
It's in Loughton.
Oh, is
it's
it?
It's on the way from Loughton, one of those A roads, one of those back roads. And it's like if you're going to Loughton,
it's not the one next to the BMW, is it?
No.
Oh,
It's not. It's on the way back from Loughton. I'm definitely sure it's that one because I remember driving past there once. Because when you do your driving lessons,
well, I'm not familiar with his ends, by the way.
When you do driving lessons in parts of East London, like Walthamstow and those kind of sides, they take you there to do like emergency stop and to learn how to drive on like a dual carriageway. So you go there, and I've definitely been past there, and I'm thinking, oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Kind of thing,
You know, it might actually be one of those like historic monuments for like if they did like a grime tour. And this is where we shot the chipmunks shelling down at the Shell station, just shelling it down. You know what I mean? That'd be amazing. But it's just like he just keeps it so authentic, just at a petrol station.
Who did he go there for?
Young'un,
and Tiny.
Oh, of course.
Because I think, did Young'un do one at a petrol station?
He did.
And then Tiny was in the background.
So then he came.
Then he went to that petrol station.
And what I like about Chip, he calls you by the first name as well. Like, tell Patrick or like, tell Michael. When you use government names, that's when you know this is a serious diss track now. I'm just calling you out by your government name now. I love that. But he used one of the lines where I think a lot of people will probably go at Stormzy for, and it's not really his fault. Oh, you was a gospel artist, now you do so and so. But you got see, and like when you start trying to mix your religion, your faith in what you do, but you got to realize, that Blinded by Your Grace, it's not a gospel song. I see it as it's more of a song of gratitude.
Yeah,
more than a gospel. Like you're not gonna go to a rave and listen to a gospel rave, shall I say, air quotes. And listen to say like Kurt Franklin, Fred Hammond, Israel Walker, whoever. And then they're gonna mix Stormzy in that as well. It's just not gonna run, is it? It's just not. It's not on the playlist, isn't it? Not if they got gospel now and it's on the play. It's not there, is it? So it's just. I think just a song for gratitude, but because of that one song, like same way I will never see, Trap Mash. I will never see that.
Hope Dealers.
I will never see that as a man who's gonna dance. By the way, I will never see that as a gospel song.
What was that church called? Sorry,
Spat Nation.
That's it. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, we could do a whole 5 hours of Spat Nation, but that's for another podcast.
That's not today.
That's not today. Not today. Definitely not today.
I forgot about that.
Nah, it's mad. It's mad. But I really do hope that we get something back from Stormzy.
Really?
Man.
Yeah.
I do.
Really?
I do. Just for the sport. Just for the sport.
For the sport, maybe. I'd rather see I'd rather just see Chip versus someone who would really come back and forth with him.
Who? That's actually a good point. Who?
I don't know. I can't think of anyone who.
And Chip said a good thing. He said, "No one. I haven't warred anyone who's come before me." So he's talking about anyone that's like, your Gets, your Kano, your Wileys, all the people before him. He's only warring new people.
Yeah, fair.
So I think that in itself is a big thing because like them guys before him, they've got that respect.
Yeah. But he started when he was like 14.
True.
That's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
True. But I just want to see it just for the sport of grime there, man. I just want to see it. You have like some of the best moments in grime has been the clashes.
Yeah.
It's been the clashes.
100%.
Skepta and Devilman.
Yeah.
The Wiley with Risky Rose and Kano. Those have been the pivotal parts of grime. So you talk about, say, a grime timeline.
There was one with Skepta and Gets, and Skepta wasn't couldn't really keep up.
Yeah.
Gets is another one. You can't.
And Skepta was like, you've done about 10 diss tracks.
140 bars.
Yeah. For my album promotion done and all that kind of. I was like, wow, because he knew he can't. Some people were like, Chip, you can't keep up.
There you can't. Chip is number one. Chip's one. Gets is one. That's probably the two kind of MCs that like. You can't just say you know what? Thanks for mentioning my name.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Thanks. Yeah,
I'm actually busy.
Got things to do. Some's in the oven. I've got some's in the oven. Or you say I've got a flight to catch.
got a flight to catch. I can't actually buy you, Chip. Thanks for mentioning my name. Do you know what? Let's catch up once. Let's do lunch.
Let's do Nando's.
Also, on a side note, you mentioned Skepta and Gets. They actually released a tune this week.
IC3.
Yeah, which I was really happy.
Tell me about that, Mr. Mr. You need this on your playlist, guy. Go ahead.
Add this to your playlist. That's my YouTube channel at some point.
Yeah, we'll plug that in a moment properly towards the end as well, especially.
Yeah, obviously, like you mentioned, Skepta and Gets, they had like that sort of rivalry. I think it was like Boy Better Know versus The Movement at one point, kind of instigated by Wiley, and it kind of trickled off into factions or whatever. And you know, they had bars. I think what was it? I can't remember the Gets mixtape, but he literally made a mixtape where he was just going.
Was it Freedom of Speech?
Freedom of Speech. Yeah. That's it. A lot of the tracks on that mixtape was just going that Skepta.
It was aggressive.
It was very aggressive. But that's my favorite Gets mixtape, but because it was just so raw and just like who's got bars, who's got lyrics. Like it was just crazy.
Yes, it was there, wasn't it?
Crazy.
And he was literally calling out so many people.
All of them.
Everyone, I love it.
Me not Wiley, me not Skepta. All of these like brilliant music. And so they've had like loads of like little run-ins. I think they did like a Logan Sama show where they kind of went back to back and clashed on there and stuff. So they've had that. But you know, fast forward now to today. A couple days ago, they released IC3.
Yeah.
And man, what a track that is.
Yeah, I like that one.
Really, really good. Like, and the thing is, they work really well on it. And they've all like, I remember I was watching a Gets interview he did with Kano.
Okay.
And I think it's called Newham Talks.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. Yeah. He did a few of them, didn't he?
Yeah, he did a few. Yeah. Idris Elba and a couple other things.
That's good.
And he was saying like he feels like he's tapped into like another place. Like he's refined his rapping and his skills so much. And literally on that track, like he it's like he's laid back, but he's still coming with them sharp bars. Like it's just amazing.
I love when Gets does this like laid back, chilled rapping. He done it on I think he did it on the Stormzy album.
Yeah.
Yes. It's kind of like it's like a low monotone flow, but it's aggressive.
Yeah.
And it's just really the diction is just sharp. He's sick.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Gets fan though. Gets is probably like for me definitely top 3.
Yeah.
Definitely top
100%.
I can't disagree with that.
You can't. Like if you talk about grime, you got to talk about Gets, bro.
I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree.
Longevity,
with that.
and then to go from that crazy roadman who wanted to beat up Bashi and that clash, like to what he is now, where he made a great album. His last album was amazing. Like he had the tune about. Was it Black Rose?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. I forgot about that album actually. That was a really good album.
Really, really good.
Was that the
album.
one when he had the gospel? Like,
he had a bit of a
ghetto gospel for his.
The Second Testament, the New Testament.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
What album had Preach in it? Hold on, please.
Oh, that might have been. Was it
Practice? Preach.
Yeah.
What you preach?
Wasn't that
the tune with Deneo, isn't it?
Yeah, that was hard.
What album was that? I can't remember.
Rebel with a Cause, was it?
That was after that, you know?
It was after that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You know what? It might actually be Ghetto Gospel, the New Testament. It might actually be.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I think it was.
That was a good album, man.
But it's really good album.
I think I listened to that late. I wasn't for some reason I didn't really hear it drop and then a few months later one of my friends just mentioned Gets and I was like, I haven't even checked the album out. Sometimes that can be either bang on time or can be quite late.
Yeah.
I like that
and I was late and I was like, this is really I'm saying this is really good.
I
Some
like
good
that
concepts.
Sometimes when you listen to an album with everyone else, you get
influence. Yeah,
true.
When you can't let it breathe for a while, it's like, you know what, now I listen to it hard. Like I remember I had that same feeling with Frank Ocean album, Blonde.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to listen to it first of all because everyone was like, yeah, it's amazing. I listened to it, all that. But as time went on, I was like, this album is cold, man. It's just too cold.
What do you choose, Blonde or Channel Orange?
Blonde is more mature. It's more. It's like a fine wine. It takes a while to get into it. Once you get into it, it's like such a solid album.
Yeah.
Channel Orange from the jump, boom, loved it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
nothing beats
I'm the same.
Nostalgic Ultra for me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That album was too cold, man.
Oh,
Okay.
That album was Nostalgic Ultra.
Strawberry
too cold.
Swing.
Yeah, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
No Kane.
I'll leave.
Yeah, she's gonna go.
Yeah. I think Channel Orange is untouchable.
Really? Is
No,
that,
no,
is
but
that
I'm
like your
not-
top out
Yeah,
of
yeah.
three?
It's like my top out of three.
But you know what? I'll be honest.
Personally,
right?
everyone's it's opinions.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
It's-
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I think
It's
Channel Orange is
all
just like
subjective, isn't it?
I've literally played that a lot.
I know where you're coming from. Nostalgic Ultra.
Back to front as well. Like,
yeah.
I'm not even skipping anything.
No,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about Channel Orange. To be fair,
Yeah.
from like Sierra Leone,
All that
yeah,
stuff,
I
yeah.
love.
Yeah.
I can go on a massive Frank Ocean rant. For me personally, I think he's one of the most intricate songwriters
Oh man.
on this planet.
Yeah,
Fair,
yeah, yeah.
fair.
He's at the top.
What would you say, Channel?
Me, I'll go
Blonde.
for Blonde. I love Blonde, man.
I can't. It's
Nikes.
very subjective,
Really?
but it's great. Nights.
Siegfried. Oh man,
So you say Blonde is your number one?
yeah, Blonde's my number one, man.
Wow, man.
I love it. I literally.
If you didn't live here, I'd say you should get out.
I don't know. I just like. Obviously I love all three. Like they're close to my heart. But Blonde is just like that. Shit puts you in your feelings, man.
Yeah,
it puts
it's
you in your
emotional.
real. Like puts you through it, man. I just love it. Like you said, the songwriting skills, the production is just.
Another level. Another level.
He's
Yeah.
out there. I think I like what he's done on both albums where he's had a song change.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
did it with
switch it up.
Pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pyramids.
Yeah.
What tune?
And that's a tune.
Yeah.
And then he did it with Nights as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That when that beat comes in with the scratch,
yeah.
oh my goodness me.
Switches it up.
Yeah.
Switches it up.
Ah,
Big
I
time.
have to play the album when I go home. Actually.
That's it.
Speaking of albums, do you think, just came to my head now, do you think Chip has to come through with an album now that is
Alright.
levels, sorry, just to bring it back around,
Yeah.
because we're talking about classic albums and we
Yeah.
just had to talk about the Chip and Stormzy thing, and obviously we can have opinions on different genres, but do you think now Chip has got this hype and
Yep.
he's got the wheels turning, does he have to end the year or start the year next year with
He has to.
Yeah.
So
with an album where it's like
so
8 out of 10
Yeah,
albums?
yeah.
He
So
has
it's
to.
got these
He has
albums
to.
because what it is, right? I know an album's coming. He said an album's coming, right? Or
Mixtape coming soon or something,
whatever.
yeah.
But however, now that you got the Stormzy limelight on you, because Stormzy is a big artist, yeah, like you've kind of like rode off the coattails of that. Now let's be real, you have. It has to be fire now, man.
It has to.
But in saying that as well, I won't be offended because he did the mixtape, Insomnia album mixtape with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
And he probably put a lot of effort
into that.
into the album because the
Yeah.
album was cold, by the way.
Yeah,
It was a solid album.
yeah,
Whereas,
yeah,
like, just
yeah.
the whole 3 different
styles, isn't it?
styles. You're right,
Yeah, yeah.
styles of artists. Like you
Yeah.
got your Skepta, Grime MC, Legend.
I didn't like it personally.
Do you like it?
No,
I can understand why. Was it the ads guy that kind of?
I didn't want to say that.
Putting words in my mouth.
You know when someone knows you too well.
Bro, the
You
thing
know,
is,
if it was maybe just Skep and Chip, I would probably have enjoyed it more.
I totally hear you.
There's times when I was like, "Oh, this is going well," and then
comes in.
then he come and get involved, and I was like, "Not now, man."
The thing is, apparently he's a really good spitter. Like,
Yeah.
he's an actual barrer. But you know, like I mentioned with Stormzy, he's got this thing where the mainstream or whatever they rate that style, so he's just sticking with it.
Yeah.
And what they sold out Ali Pali twice.
Mad,
So you know,
crazy, yeah.
That D Block Europe is a different energy. You know?
Yeah.
Those guys are different. Like I didn't realize how strong their fan base was.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So, when I chat to like say Jojo Wells, big up Jojo Wells, they're like a younger generation of me. So they kind of tell me like what's hot, that kind of like age,
Yeah.
kind of thing. They're popping, man.
Yeah,
They're popping.
I've tried. I've listened to. I've tried.
I've tried to. I've tried, and I think
It doesn't
for me,
work. It
Yeah,
doesn't
for,
work.
For me personally, I respect what he does because his work rate ethic is just. Out
They
of
have a lot of
world.
music out. They had like
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't they have like 2 albums out in last year or this
Yeah,
year?
they had
They
like
just dropped a new album.
Yeah,
really.
they're dropping
Yeah.
like 4 albums out in like 24 hours. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like their PRS money must be long, man.
They're not even signed.
Are they not?
I think they're independent. I think they were offered like some deals and stuff.
Yeah.
And they haven't got like a record label.
I mean, fair play to them. They're
Yeah.
doing what they're doing, and they're on all the right DSPs and
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
PR
yeah.
for it. And anyway,
Yeah.
so big ups to them.
I don't know if you saw one video of him getting stopped by police. did I send it to the group?
I think you sent it to us. Groups,
Yeah. So so obviously he's a rapper. He's got like a fur jacket on, no shirt, just chains hanging.
Goodness me.
He's got like a, I don't know what, AP or one of these.
Yeah, he's got an AP,
blinged
I
out
think,
watches.
or, yeah.
Or
Bust down.
whatever.
Bust
Bust
down.
down or
Bust
whatever.
down.
And he's got like it on Insta Live, so you can kind of see him like talking to people, but you can't actually see who they are. And then you realize they're actually police, and he's in handcuffs. And then the police are like, "Oh, you've just." He's like, "Oh, you've stopped me because I've got like 50 grand in my bag. let me just show everyone this or whatever."
Yeah.
And then I think one of the police ladies is like, "Oh, well, that doesn't impress me." And he's like, "What are you talking about? If I rolled up on you with all of this, I would get your number, love. What are you talking about?"
Wow.
You seem
And and he just shows the camera, and they got handcuffs on him. He's like, "Don't scratch my
the watch or whatever.
the watch, or careful with my watch.
Yeah,
It's a nice watch. You can never have this watch." And
Wow.
he's got a bag full of cash, like 50 grand.
50 grand.
50 bag in a bag, and he's like, he's just flexing the money. You're right. Is he like a fur coat or something?
It's a fur jacket with no shirt.
Come on, it's a different world. It's a different world.
So they're all right.
I go to NatWest. I keep it simple.
Your ISA. Put money into your ISA.
Oh, ISA. It's gone.
So they're doing all right, man. They're doing all right.
More than
man.
all right. They're doing more than all right.
On another level. But yeah, I totally get what you mean with his contribution to that. And I think maybe because we're a little bit older, we're just not, I don't know, that connection
maybe
might not be there.
Maybe.
Like, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's what it is. Personally, for me, that's what ruined that project.
Okay.
So I think Chip should come through with a mixtape, just him, barring, vibes, bring it all. Because he can do vibes as well. He can do vibes. So just bring it all, bring the heat, and use that energy that you got right now, because he was trending and stuff. And
that's the thing, Like
I'm sure his following has gone up and that kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
People are going to be looking for music for him. So it's a great time to drop something exciting.
You're right there. It has to be fire though.
Yeah.
It has to be fire.
Has to.
It has to be.
But has he brought it on himself? I don't know. Like, obviously, like, we don't know the ins and outs of what actually happened, because all we see is a video of man rolling up to his yard or whatever. We don't know what Chip has done to kind of instigate that or whatever. Obviously, on a couple of tracks, I think it was Ways. There was a couple of people were saying
things,
that time. Is he sending for?
I think I saw that. I saw that on social somewhere. And I remember listening to that, and I was like, okay, I can see that kind of where the angle. is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not a king around here or something.
He made sure.
But that's the thing about these subliminal disses. Like, just say the name, man. So just not like, you're not king man there. That was a crown to the side. You're like, your album looking like some sort of Last Supper dinner kind of thing. Just say the name, man. We know who it is. We know who it is, man. Come on, man.
Say the name.
Say the name, man.
Say the name.
So is it because of that, or has something else happened?
Or conspiracy hat on now.
Okay, here we go.
It's on.
5G towers.
We're gonna burn.
Mind control in the vaccine.
I didn't know there's no birds in here because there's 5G towers. All right, the Bugs Malone one and Chip. Apparently that was staged.
Really?
To a certain degree, where Bugsy was an MC from up north, needed a limelight, he jumped on. But apparently there was like a little bit of like,
really?
I'll send for you, send for me back. I'll send for you, I'll put your name out there a little bit. It was like a friendly competition. Apparently that's the talk. Like just so that did wonders for Bugsy. It really helped him out, and I think massively. Could it be Stormzy might be giving him the alley-oop or the all-zero assist? So you know what, Chip?
I forgot who it was.
Sorry, man.
That guy.
But you thought, like, just thinking about it now, maybe they've got some sort of agreement. You know what? Let's try and do a little something. I want to try and get back into, like, say the road grime kind of thing genre again, because I'm kind of up here in his upper echelons of music right about now. I kind of need a little bit more on that aspect. You go do your thing. We'll keep it kind of like tasteful kind of thing, and then you diss me, you get your name out there, your album goes well. That's my contribution to UK music again.
That's true. That's a
just a thought. It's just a thought,
because they've done tracks in the past.
They have.
They've got a relationship.
No one knows what that video is actually really about. When Stormzy is allegedly leaving Chipmunk's house, allegedly.
They've done tracks,
they've done a few tracks together.
Rap. What's it called?
I can't even think of it. But now you've said it, I can remember.
There was a video when like they were at some like skate park thing.
I can't remember.
That song's fire.
Hideous.
Yeah.
Great track.
So that might just be it. That might just be like, you know what, man?
Elevate.
Yeah.
Him. Because let's be honest, right? Stormzy lately, he's been doing a lot of handouts lately, believe it or not. Like he's jumping on songs you probably wouldn't expect him to jump on.
He's on is it Heady One?
Heady One. Ain't this different? He's on that. He's on the one with I don't know, Tion Wayne.
Yes.
That's
That's actually quite. That's
he's jumping on songs. You might think, what's Stormzy doing on that song?
Yeah, fair.
But he's on them songs. But then it's like,
but those guys are hot. So then if he jumps on that wave, because Tion Wayne and those guys and Dutch Belly or those guys on the wave. Yeah. So if you jump on their waves, they've had a good time.
It's almost like a Drake cosign. Almost like remember Drake would just jump on drill. What's that guy? Block Boy. Yeah. He'll do a Block Boy song. Then he'll do a song with I don't know OT Genesis. I mean, like how do they get a co-star? Like, this might just be Stormzy's way of like, you know what? I'm gonna
just help out.
I'm gonna elevate you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, cool. Hold this little PRS check money. Hold it. I got you. I got you. I'll give you a few more M's in your account. I got you. It's fine. It could. That might just be his way.
That's a good point.
Of just helping out.
Maybe.
That's a very, very good
I don't
point.
know. I don't know. You think that could be true?
It could be, you know.
Because no one knows. That video, right? Look at the Chipmunk tweet. It said June ... What does it mean by June? Was that when Stormzy went to his house? Because if it was June, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. And then you're applying now.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, actually.
And then no one knows if that was his house or not. Why did he turn up? What's the reasoning behind it? Chipmunk's name wasn't mentioned in that video because the woman goes, Stormzy putting up people's yard and that's a bit disrespectful kind of thing. It might not even Chip's yard. That might be an altercation between Stormzy and someone else that lives in that house. That might not be Chip. But Chip might have used that footage for, you know what, he's dissing me. I'm going to go back. That might be my little to retaliation because Chip's not stupid.
Yeah.
You know, if you got an album coming, the best way to promote an album if you go at someone. Go at someone, that's numbers.
Yeah. Numbers.
It got picked up by what? Daily Mail.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Independent and all these.
They use the wrong picture, but
probably. Dave. Won't use Dave's picture, says Chipmunk.
They use someone else. I don't even know who they use. They use some random.
They do. I reckon they do that.
They do it, but it's clickbait, man.
But it's true. There's got publications. I'm sure it's on BBC.
It probably was. So he knows what he's doing. Like,
but at the same time, I think sometimes the war thing, because he's so known for it, it could flip on the other way where people are just like, he's warring someone again.
But he hasn't warred for a while though.
He hasn't. What was
Young'un?
Bugsy?
Was it
Bugsy and Young'un?
Young'un might be the last
They
one.
made friends afterward, didn't they?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, well, him and Bugsy are cool.
Yeah, maybe not Young'un, but the Bugsy stuff, they do pictures together. Once I see you with a picture of someone, that's solidify you're cool now.
Yeah.
I think they took a picture. And
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe the conspiracy theory's there.
I don't know. So.
I don't know.
It's a good point though. It's a good point because obviously it's all publicity, it's all promotion. You get new fans, you engage old fans. And then like you actually tap into a market you might not be. You're right. Like known for like that's the Stormzy market. His crowd is stupid, man. Yeah.
Go look at Glastonbury footage.
Yeah.
Who's in the crowd? That just says it all. Like those
the
are
Glastonbury levels are different.
Come on, man. Who else is doing Glastonbury?
The whole thing is different. The whole thing is different. You got the Banksy.
Come on, man.
It was platform, your global audience.
He's
all that
calm.
kind of stuff.
He's nice.
He's good, man. He's good.
And maybe, that's what I'm thinking. He shouldn't even reply. He'd be like, I'm
bigger than this.
Thank you very much for your comments. Best of luck in all your endeavours.
Was it he's giving like 10 mil every year to?
Yeah,
I respect him. Like that's the thing. He could do no wrong.
Yeah. So to be able to give up 10 mil every year to something, you got to be nice.
It's a tax write-off. It's tax write-off. It's nice. Tax
write-off.
It is. You know what I mean? So where you taxes now? I'll just pay some young kid to get to Cambridge.
Yeah. You're the worst.
But tax write-off, man.
This guy's gonna bring down Murky Books.
Shout out to Murky Books. Honestly, shout out to Murky Books. If you know my heart,
Murky Books folds. And like, wow, all those young publishers had a chance. Eric decided it was not for them.
It was at this time they realised they fucked up.
Oh man, we'll see.
Shout out to Murky Books on the road though. Want to claw it back. Sponsorship. Yeah, I think it's a strange times we're living in right now. From my point of view, yes, it's Black History Month this month. I'm not going to go on about it too much. I'm gonna try not to. This Black History Month, this particular month, just feels very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, usually Black History Month usually is a time for celebration. It's time for acknowledgement. Express your blackness. Although we should be expressing that 12 months rather than just the 1 month that we have, but we have our month, to express, and I just feel like with all what's gone on, it just seems a bit. For me, I feel a bit numb to it. Like some people are trying to really overly push, especially at work, where I'm not sure you guys, but I'm kind of looked upon as
the spokesperson for all Black people,
the soundboard. You know what I mean? To put politely, to speak about Black matters and issues. First things first, I don't speak for Black people. I speak for myself. Fair. Everyone's experience is different. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So and that's kind of how I feel now. It's just like I'm kind of a bit slightly anti, because more so now in workplaces, they're really trying to push this envelope. Oh, we really want to show that we're supporting. Don't just support this particular month. Support throughout the year. That's what you don't put all your eggs in this particular month now. Show us your support throughout the whole year. This goes for all companies that are listening. It's not just a one-off initiative that you do and that you should run out for this particular time. It just shows support. I'll expect you from what you do out of this month than just this month alone. That's what I would probably judge you on. Like, what you're doing between November and September, if that's the case. What are you doing then? That's what we need. We need a bit more of allies, I'll say.
Yeah.
A lot more,
isn't it?
Yeah, man. We definitely need it.
Initiatives that are like not year round, but permanent initiatives, not just like here's a month, good luck. Yeah,
and the funny thing is, what's sad is that some companies, with the Black people in the companies, like, you have to now drive that initiative. If you don't sell that ship will never sell. It's like, oh, Black History Month. Hey, email Alex, what are we doing today for Black History Month? Well, what would you like to do? Well, how do you want to celebrate this? Well, you let us know what we're doing. We'll support you do it. But there's other initiatives that we have at work. I won't say the particular parties, because there's many parties, but there's some particular parties, like, you don't even have to blink. It's a really action. They've got their, the brainstorming in, say, 4 months prior about what they're going to do. They've got the sponsorship involved as well. Other brands might jump on board as well. They've got their speakers come and speak. When it comes to Black History Month, they just want to, it's an afterthought, how I feel. Oh, Black History Month, when is it? Oh, it's October. Okay, we'll start doing prep for that maybe like last week of September. Maybe you roll it out for October. That's just what it is. It's just what it is, unfortunately. So now this year I'm like, I'm a fallback, man.
You're kind of tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, man. And I think with the year we've had, with the whole George Floyd, this year, especially what's happened this year, I just feel like I'm just tired, man. I'm just emotionally exhausted, and my energy.
It's been that kind of vibe.
Yeah, it has, and I think with that, and I know I keep saying it every podcast, COVID, it's just been a very strange year.
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I mean? It's just weird. Like, we're just told to function, navigate in a way that I have a lot of questions. Like, I don't know why I have to wear a face mask to go into a restaurant and then sit down and take it off. And then stand up, I got to put it back on again, as if COVID can only attack you when you stand up. I go to the toilet and the cubicle is one cubicle I can pee in. One next to me is all like boarded up stickers, and the one next to me after it's alright. So even the toilet cubicles are social distancing now. It's really weird, man. Like, tables
we are living in crazy
are social distancing. Like, I went to Legoland a few months ago. Even the car parks, the cars were social distancing. Like, come on, man, it's a bit crazy, man.
It's been crazy.
Even the car parks. On the Black History Month, I think I can understand that what you're saying. I think if you are tired and fed up with it, which a lot of people are, all tired and fed up with the way some companies are going on about it, try and maybe communicate that.
Yeah, you're right. Now I kept it a buck.
Did you?
Yeah, I kept it a $1.50.
Sometimes you got to keep it real and be like, I'm not sure that's the right move.
Yeah, man.
I've definitely done that where I work, and even to chat to friends and stuff, me and even have conversations, and I've been like, just keep it real and try and say, look, this is not just for now.
Yeah, we can also
that's nice. What else?
Yeah, what else? Yeah.
What's
after that?
Yeah, what's after that?
What's after that?
Otherwise,
it's just
back here again, next year again, isn't it? So
that's why I kind of tweeted like I'm tired of Premier League players taking the knee.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that tweet. Yeah,
Because
real.
you know, look, we can take the knee for the rest of the season, but what happens next? You're still gonna have no Premier League managers which are black.
Yeah.
You still have no Premier League, no black
FA.
people
in the boards.
in the FA or in the board or anything like that. What are they doing? What are the processes that they're doing to change?
There's not a black manager, is there?
We're not in the Premier League. I think it was Darren Lewis from the Mirror. I think.
Chris Hughton?
Nah, he's a news.
Darren Lewis. Yeah.
He said something so profound. I remember he said that as a black footballer, once you finish your career, it's over. And what he meant by that was you probably rarely get a job in broadcasting. You won't really get a job as a manager. Like once your football career is done, it's more or less done. It's more or less done. Like that's it. There's not much opportunities for you. So he was like, as a black footballer, you really have to try and make as much money or secure your future the best way you possibly can. Other people aren't really thinking like that. Like some of the managers.
That's kind of
and it's true. Like, okay, we've got Michael Richards now. Okay, who's next? Who's after that? And even he's getting lambasted. He's getting flack on Twitter, and I think he's getting flack just for being an ex footballer. And a black person, I agree. But they're like, oh, you was crap as a footballer. But then hang on now, this is how I know it's stupid here, because Jose Mourinho is one of the best managers in the Premier League we've ever had, right?
Yeah.
He was a translator.
He was
never a footballer.
Yeah.
But he's still that's why I can't believe in that rhetoric. That for you to be, you're a crap player, how can you talk about punditry?
But even some pundits haven't had the most amazing career, and not every pundit's going to be, I can't even think of a good pundit. Like Ian Wright obviously had a good career, but he never won like the Ballon d'Or or something like that. And Alan Shearer was only like a Premier League legend, and he never played like Italy and Spain and did the madness. He had a great like Euro '96 and like World Cup here or there, a few goals, like scored loads of goals for England and like Premier League record holder. But he's not like he was Ronaldo R9, original Ronaldo, tearing up prodigy kind of thing.
The biggest example is obviously what's his name, Gary Neville. He obviously great football career, but managerial career terrible.
Poor. Punditry great, great, but manager, it's not great.
He was
Exactly.
And the same argument. I remember, I promise this won't be a football podcast. I promise. And another guy was Sol Campbell. So when they had Sol Campbell, so Sol Campbell's the manager.
Yeah.
And then they were like, Lampard got the Chelsea job. Sol Campbell's working for like Tranmere Rovers or something.
I think it was like Southend.
He was even lower than that. They were like, Sol Campbell. Then I saw the Twitter naysayers like, but he was a crap. He wasn't that great in football. But I'm like, well, because he's not like a Lampard or Gerrard. That's why they got the good jobs. But that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's the opportunities that some privileged people have compared to others, and that's what it just comes down to. It's just privilege. That's what it is.
People don't understand that.
Like Chris Hughton, Newcastle. I think he did a fantastic job at Newcastle. Got him promoted. When I got promoted, they fired him. Brighton. I don't know what happened behind closed doors.
He got them promoted, didn't he?
As well.
Yeah, I think
they fired him.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it? Is it because he's not a glitz glamour ex-footballer, England international, prodigy guy? Like Rooney's, was managed to be a player manager, and no one said anything about that. He was just doing bits anyway, but still, like, you know what I mean? It depends on who you are. Like that, they can ride out this football managerial thing without getting scarred or tapped up by anyone. I don't know. It's weird.
To be honest with you, I think I'm not gonna, say the whole country is like this, but I do feel when a black person gets to a position of power, whether that be managerial or anything like that, or just at the top of their game, I feel like there's a certain section in this country that are very quick to tear them down for any reason they can. So Lewis Hamilton, he won his 91st victory in Formula One.
Light work.
Which means he's tied with Schumacher now in terms of wins. So Sky Sports News tweeted that. If you read the comments are like, he's just got the fastest car. This sport.
Oh, come on. Blaming the tools,
Schumacher is 100 times better
He's
than
got the fastest car.
Lewis Hamilton. He's not this. He's just what's he paying his tax and all of these things. But on the flip side, do you remember Jenson Button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won world championship.
Yeah, won.
Yeah.
Do you remember how much of a hype that was?
Yeah.
it was
When
big.
he won that shit?
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
Lewis Hamilton is doing this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
We don't hear
Normal.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. That's
Nothing.
very
We don't hear
true.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Can you think of anything that people tore Jenson Button down for?
No. I
No.
can't. He lived in Monaco as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They all live in Monaco because that's where it was.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I feel like for whatever reason, maybe I don't know how people's minds are, but I feel like any negative thing, same thing like Sol Campbell. He had a great run, I think at one of the clubs, but for whatever reason, they didn't pay him. They didn't pay
Yeah, I
him.
remember that.
Ah.
I
They
remember
didn't
that.
pay him for like the whole season or something. So he left. He left, but it was kind of people put it as he's crazy. He's Sol Campbell being Sol
Yeah.
Campbell again or whatever. It was negative, but he went on the best run for that team
Yeah.
in terms of wins and stuff. So I think like for whatever reason, there's always that sort of negative press. I'm not going to get into like Raheem Sterling and all of that.
Yeah,
sort of
that's
stuff.
not a podcast.
But
Definitely.
for whatever reason, those things are just there, and people just think like that. So I think that's the reason why most of that kind of
That also happens in the workplace for some people.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Some people told me that situations where they've been in a position in the workplace, and even though they got a position of power or like authority over certain situations or departments of teams or director of a certain field, they've been told like it's like literally you're like walking on eggshells, or like they're like, oh, I'm head of this. I'm like, congratulations. I'm like, yeah, it's not as good as it sounds because now the pressure's on. Anything that goes wrong, it's like. They make a mistake. You better not screw this up. You better screw this up. Ooh.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I told you.
Yeah.
Mary, look, told you. Look
We're trying to diverse. We gave you guys
I tried to give you a chance.
a chance, and look at you coming late for lunch. 10 minutes late. Sit down. Where you been, down a pub, down a gym.
Does it tie into that thing that our mum and dad used to tell us? We always have to work.
Yeah, real
twice as
talk.
hard.
Real talk.
That is one of the most. That is like the black thing you'll probably be taught as a child growing
Real
up.
talk.
That is most black children are taught that you have to work twice. And I'm telling my kids that right now. Like
Really?
you have to
Real
work
talk.
twice because it's the quicker you get that drummed into your system, you'll realize that you'll be more woke. Yeah, quotes. You know what I mean? You realize we can't navigate like some people.
Yeah.
Working twice as hard.
Quick segue. What's cooking?
So
Sorry, I just like food, by the way. Sorry, carry on.
So, my director, he gave me a code for a thing called Gusto.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
The food box, right?
Food box
Yeah,
thingy.
yeah.
So
Right.
it just came today actually. So we've got like 4 different like vegan meals.
Right. Let's talk. Let's talk veganism for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's talk.
Yeah.
So see, I did that there. I was cooking. See, I did that. See that. See
I
there.
didn't even clock.
See there. See
I
there.
thought
Let's
this guy
talk.
was hungry, man. I didn't want to get a
See
plate
that?
from
See what I did
downstairs.
there? Aha. You're vegan.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying, man.
How long have you been a vegan for?
For nearly 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. Wow.
2 years.
Are you? Two questions actually. Are you a vegan lifestyle or diet only?
So I would say I'm not vegan, but I eat plant-based.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm not
okay.
checking my trainers to see
Leather. Because I'm
made
gonna
from
say you
leather,
got a lot of nice trainers, by the way. A lot of nice trainers, man, and I'm pretty sure they're leather still.
Man, so soft.
I can't do that no more because of these bloody kids and these flipping activities they do, football and all of that. But vegan stuff it's all right, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, like there's certain times like you just see something and you just remember how it tastes. Like I don't know, like I think we went to like a party or whatever, and someone had like some goat curry and all of that sort of stuff with the rice and whatever. You're looking at it like, shit, I know what that's like or whatever. But no, man, I love it. I'm so happy I made the change.
Yeah.
It was one of those things like, so my girlfriend, she had like phases where she was like vegetarian for like a couple of years, and then she went back to meat, and then her next thing was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do veganism. And like she started first And then when she was doing it, I was taking the piss out of her, like, what, you fucking eat just plants or whatever. I was just taking
leave the trees alone.
yeah.
There's nothing to ya.
Chicken in her face and all sorts of stuff.
Oh God.
But then I think we sat down and watched a couple of documentaries about like, you know, how eating meat products and, you know, flesh or whatever has different effects on your body. And, you know, those sort of things kind of opened my eyes. And I thought, you know what, let me just give it a go. And I just gave it a go. And, you know, just haven't looked back since.
Yeah.
So I mean, just to let the listeners know, so you're Nigerian,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
I know that in Nigerian food, there's a lot of like assaulted meats. And
assaulted meat.
And when you say assaulted meat,
is the word.
that could mean all types of offal, arm, leg.
Bush,
you know what I mean? That's just assaulted.
anything,
What do
man.
you want fish or salted? It's like I'll just go for just the beef, please, because sometimes we still salted, got a shaki, try. You know what I mean? It's been mad. The cow foot boy.
I love shaki. I can eat a cow foot, man.
Cow foot is dope, man. Cow foot is dope.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. My compliments to the chef.
Pepper soup and all of that.
All the time.
Who made this cow foot? Who made this cow foot? You know what I mean? But so how did you find it? Like, or like, what do you miss? Should I say, or do you miss jollof? Like, how do you make your jollof rice and stews now? Or give me a breakdown. This is interesting to me.
To be fair, like jollof is vegan.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're
Using like
putting
meat stock.
unless
Yeah.
you're putting like a meat stock or
Yeah,
chicken
yeah.
stock,
Yeah.
you can make it just as good with like a vegetable stock. So, you know, jollof, stew is vegan, plantain. There's another thing, moi moi.
Yeah, I know more beans, right? Bean curd.
Made from beans.
Yeah.
Bean curd.
Yeah.
That's all vegan already. So, you know, like I've navigated around it. Obviously, yeah, you're not gonna have your rice, your stew, and your lamb or whatever. But what I've done now, if I make stew, then I'll add chickpeas to it.
Yeah.
So then that's my kind of
Protein, yeah.
whatever. So
Fair.
yeah, like I'm honestly, what it's done is it's opened my mind in terms of cooking. So now I'm more open to kind of cook different sort of dishes instead of just the same 1, 2, 3 meat, 1, 2, 3, 4 meat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meat. You know, I'm always open to trying different sort of things. So now, like, I think the next thing I want to do is I want to get like powdered soy, and then I'm gonna make like a burger, a chicken burger from it. Fry it and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I was watching a YouTube video.
So you're gonna get powdered soy.
Yeah,
And
so
put it
you
into
get
a patty.
Turn it into a patty. Add a little bit of water to it or whatever. Roll it up. You fry it. You coat it.
Yeah.
In like a chicken sort of
Seasoned
fried chickens.
Is that vegan? The fried chicken? I don't. Probably a dumb question, but is that like the flour and stuff?
Well,
is that,
obviously you have to use the right seasoning.
yeah.
You have
Right,
to-
okay.
It's not going to say chicken seasoning, but you just use the right seasoning to
Seasoning,
give it that same sort of effect. And you just fry that, and then you can make your own chicken burger. So there's loads of things. Like I've got like a vegan cookbook somewhere, and I've literally just gone in there like mac and cheese, all of these different sort of things. So
Yeah.
it just opens your mind to things. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't miss like Christmas dinner having like,
Yeah.
oxtail? Can't lie. Wait, oxtail's to die for, man. Seriously, man. Like I think I'll have kittens. If the doctor said, "I'll be going checking for your cholesterol, or whatnot," you got a lot of oxtail in your system. You
You got a lot of oxtail. Your oxtail task.
well, it's quite high, you know.
Over indexing an oxtail right now. So can you limit it for the next few months?
I don't know what I'll do, you know, bro. Honestly, like oxtail is bae.
Are you never go vegan, veggie?
No, the missus did veggie for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that lasted for about, I'll say, maybe about a year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But then my chicken wings are too good though, man.
Oh, well, that's another thing.
That's the thing. My chicken wings are too good as a barbecue.
Christ.
So like, she's like, then that went from vegetarian to, I'll do vegetarian, but I'll just eat chicken wings. And then, weird, strange juxtaposition. I know it's weird.
Weakness is there.
Yeah.
And then I was one time I was cooking meals. I was like, this making 2 meals is a bit long, innit? Just cooking meal for me, and then
Yeah.
the kids have these meals, and then you have that meal. And I just kind of felt sorry for her. I said, you know what, man, you need to come back to the other side of the field, of the pond, like.
Good on this side.
Yeah, and then just gave her two chickens, and then after a while she back on the bird. She's back on the bird and the cows, mate. But I've noticed that I've definitely like limited my meat consumption.
Yeah.
I joke about it a lot, but I definitely have them, man. I just don't have as much
Has she
before.
influenced that, you think, or just like?
I think it's just dieting in general, man. I think seeing like, say again, like I'm from Ghana. Most of the stews and stuff are very like meat heavy.
Yes.
And it's a lot of like meat heavy cooked in palm oil and stews. Lot of stuff's fried and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. You know what I mean? It's the one. It's the 1, 2, and the 3. But it just, as I've gone older and I'm starting to be a bit more cautious about what I eat and just trying to live long and much as I possibly can. From my health, I can't predict what can happen, but from a health point of view, I try and do it much. Don't get me wrong, I still back to KFC once in a while. I still do that, Regs. But just trying to be a bit more like aware, because before I used to have like meals and like 0 veg. So now before it was just meals. That's how you grow up. Like my household, like it's only like say mid-uni I started putting like veg next to the meals. But before, like, let's be honest, like most amount of veg you get when you're younger is a mixed veg bag you get from in the jollof rice. And that's it.
Fried rice.
Exactly. Or the stew's cooked in tomato. That's it. That's the only, like, my mom would never use like, here's this meal, have some like
enjoy
salad on the side. But even salad, what have you? I'm not sure if you have your salad, but we had a salad where it's like salad, had mayonnaise, had baked beans in it. It had all kinds of like.
I think I had
remember that? Yeah, like your mum put like
maybe
egg.
Maybe it's Ghanaian thing.
Yeah, it's a Ghanaian thing.
Like, when I look back now, salad cream was involved.
Yeah, salad cream, mayonnaise, egg, like dried egg. I'm sorry, boiled egg, baked beans.
How was that allowed?
It's wrong. That's a meal. Like,
here's a question: why do Ghanaians love boiled eggs so much?
Wait, so you know what?
I think the only question to answer that is a question saying, why does every other culture not love boiled eggs?
I like that flip. That's a good flip.
You should ask yourself,
flip.
What is wrong? Why don't you love boiled egg that much? Because you should be saying to yourself, there's nothing wrong with boiled egg. It's great. Easy to cook, easy to make,
high in protein,
high in protein, cost effective.
I think that's what it is.
Love boiled egg that much?
But you know, because I remember even like with that, you never watch it, yeah. So it's in Ghana. You get the chef's kiss again. So you get the watch it, and the watch will give you like it come in a bag. In Ghana, come with a bag. They put like 2 scoops for like Gary in it as well.
Gary,
Shito. And then they'll put the stew and the boiled egg in it. It's like you just got one plastic seafood bag here, like a drug dealer's bag. But it's got like
drug dealer's bag.
Got about 15 ounces here watching it, and a boiled egg somehow. I was like, raw, this is a bit magical. But I think when I think of the only excuse I can say is it's mad.
Bro, I just see it on the offended.
It's true, but it's like the only thing I can think of is in certain areas. You can't just have chicken and meat all the time. When you need that balanced diet, you got your carbs, you need your protein.
It's easy. If you eat some rice and stew, you want the protein.
I mean,
quick boiled egg can go easy with it. I know people could laugh, but I'm saying to them, you can't laugh at this boiled egg lifestyle.
Man, it's real.
Ask yourself, why don't you love boiled eggs?
You know, that boiled egg lifestyle probably deserves a Nobel Peace Prize because it's up there with the Yorkshire pudding. Serious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god!
I think Yorkshire pudding is one of the serious. It's one of the greatest like quick concoctions I've ever known to come out of the UK. You know how banging it tastes when you put that gravy on it. Do you know how it bangs, bro?
I do love a Yorkshire pudding.
But I'll be serious, man. It's like I always feel like. When I say, you got the Yorkshires with the roasted, it's something that comes with like, you got the Yorkshires. The Yorkshires, you know what I mean? So,
you got the Yorkshires.
Sorry, I'm digressing. The vegan life. So, is the word on the street that your name's V-Man?
What?
V-Man. But rather than E-Man, they call you V-Man. But what's your favourite like vegan meal?
Wow.
What your go-to?
My go-to?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like you said, I don't do the KFC anymore. Because obviously, like, I'm still kind of east. Hackney is just literally 20 minutes, 30 minutes from us. So there's so many different like takeaways and fast food places that do the whole vegan stuff. So
right.
I wouldn't say there's a specific vegan meal that I like because I could say, okay, I love pizza. If I can go and get a vegan pizza.
Yeah.
I like burgers, chicken burgers and chips and whatever. I can go get one of those. So there isn't a specific thing that I like. What could I say? Maybe patty and bun, maybe a burger.
They do a good burger, yeah.
Yeah, patty and bun. That's a good burger, patty and
Chef's
bun.
kiss.
Yeah.
Really
Love
good.
that.
Really good. But yeah, it could be any meal. It could be like, I don't know, I can have like a lasagna. I could have like I made like a plantain and coconut curry with jackfruit.
That sounds dope.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
with
Yeah.
like turmeric spiced rice. And that was really
Banging.
good. Really good.
Two clicks.
Not one click, the 2 clicks, you know. The 2 clicks.
2 clicks.
That sounds really good.
But I think because E-Man is vegan, he's been for 2 years. Some other friends have been vegan for like 4, 5, 6 years, and veggie and strong vegan phases, strong plant-based. Sorry, not veggie. Strong plant-based phases, and so they've encouraged ideas. So I've actually, so if I go to like Honest Burger, if I go to Honest Burger, for example, I would. Thank you very much. I try the Honest Burger plant-based version, or I might try the patty and bun sometimes. Or I've been to, is it Halo Burger?
Oh, Halo Burger.
That's a good one. I think a few times you've shown me things and I've said, oh, have you tried this one, you tried that one? You said, oh, you tried, look at this. Or Temple of Satan. Fried chicken. It's in Hackney and Camden. No, Camden and...
Camden and Mare Street.
Yeah, so they do like fried chicken, and it's actually quite heavy. Yeah, and it's actually really nice.
It's very nice.
So I do try sometimes a vegan option anywhere really. Not all the time because you still catch me in the Big Mac.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, with the Big Macs, but I do sometimes try a little vegan and veggie vibe. But I don't know if I could go full on. Yeah. I do try and limit myself. I do like veggie sausages, for example. Or
I told you what, actually.
Veggie burgers, and I might try like a little, a tofu.
But I think
tofu spiced or something, for example.
I think
seasoned tofu.
A lot of people nowadays, even though they are meat eaters, like you said, and like you were saying, you're just consciously trying to cut down on the meat thing.
Yeah, even dairy as well.
I don't miss the dairy much as I used to, but at all now. I think as time's gone on, I realise.
Time goes on, you get older, right?
Yeah, and then usually this case. But when I have like say the dairy though, man, do we all want to smash the toilet up after?
Are you lactose intolerant?
I don't. You know what? I don't think I am, but I think because I've gone off like cow's milk for so long, like I might have it in like say chocolate bars, but not like say cereals. Before I'll grab that blue top milk, smash it. Not those schemes with the full fat milk. Splash it over some Cheerios,
for years,
and I'm good. But now I've not had like say cow's milk in like teas or coffees like that for maybe. Girls are 5 now, so maybe about 4 years.
Wow,
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I go for mostly like an oat milk or
oat milk. Yeah, I'll go like I'll go oat or coconut. And people are like, how can you drink with cereal? To be fair, that's all I know now. It tastes no different to me. Like I can't. Used to it. I can't. Like, not help have like cereal with.
Older because as I got older, my tastes have changed. So I remember when I used to back like crunchy nut and the blue top or something, or Cocoa Pops in the blue top, and I'm back in it like like drinking straight from the bowl. Like every last drop is going. But now then it's like my taste has definitely changed. Like I can do the Oatly or whatever it is, or the oat version, or the almond milk with some cereal, and it's like it's calm. Or the porridge will come and it'll just be and it's like that's normal. That's normal life. And I guess sometimes you get older, things do change in your taste. You grow out of certain things. You're like, oh yeah, it's fine. And at the time, I'd be like, how can you do that to yourself?
It's adjustment. I think we're starting to get a bit more woke now with what we eat, how we look after ourselves, and I think with me the dairy thing, man. I think I had it like I bought like a milkshake from an establishment. I won't say because I like the food there.
An establishment.
I won't say Five Guys. To be fair, their milkshakes bang. But you know what? Just the aftermath, it's not worth it, man.
The aftermath.
Because when you're driving home, boy, and you're doing those
your belly's just
internal burps, like inside from the guts, boy. Any minute, boy, she's about to blow. You know what I mean? So I've just cut down now, man.
That's one thing I would say about the whole veganism thing. I remember, like, say for example, I go to like patty and bun. And, like when I was eating meat, patty and bun, you can just go all out. You can get, like, a massive burger, chicken wings, whatever. We used to do it all the time, right? And after, your belly's feeling mad, you're heavy, you're sweating, that and the other. But flip side, go and have like a plant-based meal. Same things. After, you feel light, bro.
You do feel light.
That's the thing.
You feel fuller.
In a
strange way. Do you feel that? I don't know.
I feel fuller.
See, it's weird because with me, I think my body went through a stage right now where like I used to eat to get full, to get like absolutely full.
Yes.
But now I'm learning like my body. I learn my body a bit more where I can eat and just feel good rather than stuffed.
Yeah,
I do that at buffets, but it's another story. I know now. I try to like save space in my stuff, or just know that I just want to feel good after, because at the end of the day, I still want to try and run and not feel too sluggish, kind of thing as well. So, and I know as well when like the missus was vegetarian for a while, I jumped a lot of the meals as well, and I realized that my taste buds used to be more awakened. To be fair,
really,
like I'll eat like a lot of vegetarian meal, but then I'll have like some meals after, like I can really taste the flavors of certain things. So I think I'm gonna start maybe going back to maybe I should do like 1 day a week I should do veggie, or like 1 day a week like no meat or like fish. I'm still trying to do it now, to be fair. Like 1 day a week I'll just have fish or veggie. I'll try it, but it's just, I think it's just we get to that stage right now. Just need to look after ourselves a bit better. I know I'm just a bit. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but just a little bit more, man. But like, do you guys, I mean, more so, man, do you guys feel better when you've eaten, like you feel a lot like cool? And
bro, to be honest with you, I still play football.
I was on ask this, like, how's the running and athleticism and all that sports stuff you're doing? Like, does that affect it?
Like, everyone kind of notices, like, oh, this guy's still running and whatever. And I do feel it is down to that. Like, I'm not saying I'm the greatest footballer or whatever, but my
you're not.
Like, I'm not. I'm
Shade.
No way. I'm terrible.
You've not met me a few times, but that's not a high bar. It's not a high bar.
Absolutely terrible. But I don't know, like, for me, my body, I feel like I can keep on going. Like, match is done, I can keep on going. And is that because of my diet change? Was I like that previously? I don't think I was. I remember there were times when I used to play football before, and like you feel like you're coughing up blood because your body's just done.
Right, that sounds like punishment, man. That sounds like nah.
Yeah, like actually done. But I haven't felt like that. Like, I've got asthma, like mild asthma or whatever, and I actually feel better than doing something rather than not doing anything. So I do feel like the plant-based diet has helped in that sort of thing. Actually, there's a Netflix documentary called Game Changers.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So I think it's backed by Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Lewis Hamilton,
and a couple other guys.
Yeah.
And that basically breaks down how a plant-based diet affects athletes and stuff. And you know, those little things there is kind of true, man. But yeah, no, I just feel better. I definitely feel better. Yeah.
You got to try it for like.
I am. I think I will.
6 months.
6 months. Ooh.
And then you'll be the guinea pig, because I do a little. I dabble, but you got to go full in. Jump in, both feet in.
That's it. Just do it.
Do I go like jump in like little man in the bin in that meme he's got like.
just straight in, like
Serious.
straight in. I've never done vegetarian or anything like that before, so I just jumped into vegan straight.
Straight cold turkey on the meat.
Straight.
Good discipline.
So yeah, just do it. Just give it a go, innit?
Alright, can I come round for dinner then?
The door's open. The door's open. As long as you bring the whip.
Let's not talk about that. No, let's not talk about that, man.
Maybe it's just like loaded with chickpeas.
Asparagus. I got proof of asparagus, man.
There's a couple of farms on farm. Asparagus and stuff.
Do you eat asparagus a lot?
No.
Nah, strange random one, yeah.
Hello?
This is a real random one, right?
These are Ocado guys.
Exactly. Ocado, where are you shopping?
It's the neighbours, it's fine, yeah. Once I had some asparagus before, right, yeah. But the pea, I peed after the asparagus.
I know.
It's like nitron, man. Like it's like seriously, they're like the smell is a bit peak still, I can't lie. Different.
I don't eat it a lot. Very rarely, like if I go to a restaurant,
that's the only time.
I wouldn't really buy it. But I know what you mean. The P levels are high.
Yeah, the pH levels, right?
High pH levels are high. Toxins all over the gaff, coming out all over the gaff, mate. It's good for you. It's good for you, innit? It's good for you.
Yeah, it's a proper like wash out veg, I think.
Wash out,
clean out your system.
Proper.
It's been emotion.
I'm gonna. Fortunately, now you put the Sainsbury's thing in my head. I'm probably like later tonight when you think I'm about to sleep. You're like 10:30, and I'm like, well, it's been a good day, and you get ready for next week. You're thinking, okay, it's gonna do tomorrow, and then I'll be like, let me just Google this Sainsbury's thing, and then I'll be triggered, and I'll message one of you, and I'll be like, look at this, like, you know, you put your darkness. Look at this. I'm not going to Sainsbury's. You know, you're angry. And you're like, I'm writing an email. I'm writing. They got a head office in Holborn. We can go there. We can be there. We can be there by 8 o'clock. I'm gonna write an email, and like really like, dear sir, how dare you? I haven't seen it yet, so check it out properly.
It's coming. It's coming.
I'll be triggered.
Yeah, please.
Like, I can't sleep now. I'm turning my fan off.
What was it? The Pure Gymmers? Do you do them?
I saw that one. And the sad thing is, it was a black guy.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what
that's just the wrong call.
One of my friends who owns a gym, he's not a black guy. He's really doing well for himself. He worked hard for a couple of years, and he started a fitness business. And now he's got a gym. He's got a second gym coming up outside of London. And he sent it to one of the group I was in, and I was like, "What's this?" And I looked at it, and I was like, and he was like, as someone who owns a gym and in the fitness industry, I have no idea why this guy's like, he grew up out of London. In the home county, so he was like, how could this guy who works at this gym, a black guy during Black History Month, think this is any way?
You know what's crazy though? He thought nothing wrong. He thought there's nothing wrong with it. He's like, I don't know why people are so mad about it. That is weird. You know that, man?
But you do get those guys who are at the ends. He must be from at the ends.
Why would you do that?
Look, not every.
I can't. I don't have the answer to that one. Swear. I don't.
Swear,
I don't.
That's what you said earlier. You can only speak for yourself.
Yeah, I can speak for myself. Yeah, that's that. This is my journey that I'm living. Yeah. I can't speak on your journey right about now, man. I can't.
Real talk. I don't know. I need to check it out properly. I'm trying to ignore some of it.
That's the
it
thing.
Triggers me too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to be angry.
That's the thing, and I think I went through a whole period for a while. Actually, I just detached myself from social media. I was like, I'm out.
Sometimes I do a thing where I might like have a day off or have like a whole evening.
Yeah.
I just don't go on social because otherwise I just get like triggered, and I'm like, nah, not today, Satan. Not today. You go mad. Mad.
Nah, it's true. Like you got to detach yourself. When the whole like George Floyd stuff happened, I was on everything I read just got me angry. So I just shut down my account. It's not shut it down, but I know
what you mean. Yeah.
I just didn't go on the gram for like. One
of my friends, she was days. So angry. She was talking about vengeance. I was like, wow, man. I was like, right now. I hear you, but right now you're talking. It's not the time. You're talking mad.
It's not the time.
I think she's talking about vigilante stuff. I was like, right now,
just taking people out.
Yeah, I was like, right now you gotta just take a step back.
In America, don't they have like they've obviously got like that white militia group, but now they've got like a black militia group as well. I mean, so
fight fire with fire.
Yeah, but it doesn't solve anything though, man. It doesn't. Like I don't have the answers, but I do think that some people of power. Is to sit down in a room and just hash some things out, man. And about how to change certain sectors of the industry and just change, man. But it's violence is not the way. It's not going to solve nothing. I think a very thorough discussion needs to happen with some great leaders, some great thinkers, and a mediator as well, just to sort that. I think that's what we need. And I think we need, and just some communication, man.
Yeah, people learn to respect boiled eggs more.
Yeah, for real.
There'll be a lot of problems in the world.
I'm saying, man.
Think about because even in like Malaysian and like those countries, Malaysia and South Asia, boiled eggs are respected, and there's peace in some places. I'm just saying.
So why is it?
I'm not going to draw the correlation just yet, but don't come to me.
Why is it that when coming to us Ghanaians,
don't come to
about the egg thing, that's the wide impression, look, what I'm saying is I don't think that. Nah, I'm playing, but yeah, man, I got nothing else to add to that, man. Apart from boiled eggs. You should call this episode boiled eggs. Boiled egg and plant-based.
I would never have boiled egg slander in my life.
Yeah, I stand up to that, man. It's like
I feel like I touched a nerve here.
You did, man. You know what?
You need to ask yourself. Look inside yourself. All right, I'm vegan. I'm plant-based. But once in a while, if I do want a quick snack for boiled egg, what's so wrong about that? And look, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, that's delicate, man.
I used to bang them out. Like you boil it, put a bit of salt, pepper, cut them in slices, put them on a bit of brown toast,
living life.
Butter it. Good to go.
I might go home and have
you had boiled egg and avocado, smashed avocado?
This guy knows.
I'm involved, man. Put a little bit of like chili flakes on that as well.
Sometimes,
come along, chili flakes. We got sprinkled from distance though, from like aerial distance sprinkled on top.
Boiled egg deserves more respect, man. That would stop a lot of problems in the world. Boiled egg.
I think that and rice.
Damn right.
Rice is universal.
That's what I'm saying. That seriously, I think rice brings people together. Like rice is out there with music and sport.
Yeah.
If you want to say have a conversation with someone,
Okay.
there's three gel points. Yeah, there's football. You can have a conversation with someone in the queue about football. Sports is fine.
Yeah.
Music never fails. Yeah, which is rice.
Rice. Oh man.
I'm holding my head.
Nah,
What do you go for, basmati or long grain?
This kind of question.
No. That's a real question.
That's a real Nigerian question.
That's
as well.
it.
That's a real
Like,
Nigerian
you look like an easy cook guy, personally, man.
You know what? I like basmati.
I want basmati. You're one of the first Nigerians that eats basmati.
I know.
Nigerians don't touch basmati.
I know,
It's like the ops.
I know, exactly.
I'm involved with basmati rice, man. I'm fully involved. That's what I know. That's what I know.
I don't discriminate.
I don't discriminate.
You know I've started to get involved as well. Bulgur wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, get involved with that, man.
Yeah. You
Get
like
involved.
it. It's very vegan. My friend who was a vegan veggie, I'm going to chat to him during the week actually, from like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
He was on the bulgur wheat quinoa vibes from time.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the bulgur wheat vibe is
I've
different,
done brown
man.
rice, but I haven't done.
Bulgur wheat is different.
Yeah, man.
You're on this. Look at you. You're
Come on,
fully-
man. I'm halfway there.
Middle class is life.
I'm halfway there.
man.
Look, man. I live in the heath. Yeah, I live where there's like lots of greenery where I live, man. It's not bad. I can't lie.
Middle class is nice, man.
It's not bad, man.
It's not bad.
I'm just not with the avocado vibes yet. I'm just not there yet. I'm not there.
You'll get there.
Just pray for me, please, guys. Before we finish, can you like lay hands on me and I'll go on my knees, just pray, just like lay hands on my head and just pray that I can get that avocado delivery come to my house on a regular basis, man. That's what I'm trying to get to that stage there, man.
Bulgur wheat.
But we'll get there though.
You know, it's actually mad. Like, obviously, through where we've started and you know how we've grown up and all the different things we've gone through, we're actually like a different generation of like. I'm not gonna say, but we're nearly middle class or middle class. Like, it's crazy.
But you know what it is? I think our parents just wanted us to be better than them and do better than them.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that's what we try to strive for subconsciously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, those that have kids, that's what we ask for our kids, innit? Just do a lot better than what we did. A lot better. Just change the world, change the narrative of certain things and just do better than what we did. And then I think you guys will be great. That's it. I think that's what we're trying to like, and it's great just to see like you guys and some other friends around me just do great in life. That is such a
100%.
positive thing for me. Like that's what I get inspired. People that I know of and I really know, and I see them succeeding, excelling in life. I can't sit there and hate, man. I'm congratulating you guys all the way because,
Same with you, man.
especially when I've seen the journey where you like we worked together at can I say an establishment or can I say or should not say? Or not?
I don't know, but it's up to you.
Let's not say. We all met at a broadcast company. Yeah, should say that. Yeah.
Yeah, big.
And so I've seen some of you guys' journeys from the start. Oh, say there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've just seen some of you guys' journeys, man, and like where you are right now. And I will say this on mic, yeah. If you can see Ian Man's yard
Hey, don't guess it.
and how Ian Man living, yeah.
People are gonna run up in here.
Like,
Like,
look, yeah. I'll say this and I'll wrap this up as well before I go, yeah. My man's got 3 floors.
this guy.
The only way I'm getting 3 floors in my house is if I do an extension. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Sorry, not extension, a loft conversion.
Wow.
This guy's already got it there, fam. Yeah. Come outside. Guy's got a nice BMW whip outside the car. Let's say. I didn't say what it was. I'm just, you know what I mean? There's a bit, I'm keeping the bacon a bit still. Got a nice whip outside. He's doing well. The front room looking nice. Come to the yard. Man's got FIFA. You know what I mean? It's probably like 8-inch TV, slight cap,
gassy,
but still,
it's gassy.
they doing that. But on the real jokes aside, you're doing well, man, and I'm proud of you, man.
Amen to that, man. Amen to that.
It's inspiring. I don't know about don't try to be quiet, Alex. Know about you too, man.
Yeah.
Man's
Life is good.
yeah. Like, see, when life is good, humbly that life is good, you know.
Life is good.
I
know.
He's basically the HNIC at where he works.
Me.
Yeah, bro. Is there anyone?
What's the HNIC?
Raw. Well, I'm probably I'm probably that because I'm probably the only one in that building.
Exactly.
Probably the only HNIC, if you know what that means,
Yes.
in the building.
Man to the HNIC. Oh wow.
He is in the building. There's no one above him.
The Dave Chappelle skit.
There is someone above me. There's someone above me, but what I am in this environment, I'm trying to word it properly. For what I am in this environment, I'm probably the only person
Exactly.
in where I am
HNIC.
right now.
That's it.
Wow.
But that's just because
I love that.
That's just because there's a lack of numbers and diversity in the building. But I'll take that, and I'll thank God for that, for where I am in the position that I am right now. So all glory to God. That's God's work, and that means.
Let's end this episode, man.
Yeah, let's end it. Man.
So many shots are fired. It got so hostile towards the end.
So with subliminals, you know what it was. When you think about it now, it just went full circle from Chipmunk and Stormzy to just beefing ourselves. Honestly, listeners, it's been great, man. Thank you very much for listening. You guys have been great. Thank you again for the guests. We have man like Alex in the building.
Thank you very much.
Man like E-Man in the building. Thank you again for letting me into your home, and we shall do this again.
E-Man,
No Shoes in the House podcast. For plug your socials and your YouTube and stuff, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I do a YouTube video every week.
Talk to them.
Talking about, some of the best sort of music tracks to add to your daily rotation in terms of music. I think the best way to find it is if you just follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And that's at Eman, so EMAN, Echelon, and ECHELON.
So I'll put it all in the link description. I'll do that.
Please.
Vibes.
Yeah, so just check me out.
Vibes. Big up Eric, man.
Yeah, big up Eric.
Big up you guys, man. Big you guys, because without you guys, there's no me, man. That's real talk. That's real talk. Thank you very much, man.
This podcast, like I said it to him before, I only listen to two podcasts. One's an Arsenal podcast, and one is Eric's podcast.
Thank you, man. I'm not sure about the Arsenal one, but still, we proceed.
Goddamn clock. You guys up too much.
Get in there, my clock. Guys, you guys been great, man. Thank you.